Do you want to talk about vampires? Because I kind of do. Rebel Wolves is made up of several former CD Projekt Red devs, and on January 13th, 2025, they revealed what they've been working on for the last few years in concert with Bandai Namco, with a broad 45-minute sprawling reveal of interviews, a CGI trailer, musical interludes, and a tiny bit of gameplay. When I say tiny, just watch this. I was in the middle of my day job when that dropped, and I was like, "Oh no, I really gotta make sure I gotta record this," and I almost missed it. But that doesn't mean the rest of the whole reveal wasn't really something really kind of spectacular. Especially some of the cinematic shots, some of the way that they presented all of this really interesting story information while walking through an actual real castle. And honestly, the music itself was really freaking gorgeous and has me very excited about this game and what's to come. So let's talk about it a little bit. I watched the reveal live and captured my reactions to some of the key moments, but also wanted to provide you with some additional details. We already know that The Blood of the Dawnwalker will be a new open world RPG game from industry veterans with a strong focus on story and choice. But we got to see a little bit of what exactly the tone of this game is going to be in the very first few moments with the cinematic they showed. And I'm just gonna put this out there right now that it's dark. It's very dark. So if you're scared of blood, maybe look away. Although the sounds are pretty gruesome too. Okay, let's fucking go. I think this is the cinematic. Somewhere in the Carpathians. Why is it moving? Wait.
It must be here somewhere.
It's all right.
Lunka! Don't hurt her! You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Roderick, remind me, did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
Oh, fuck this guy.
That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults.
Oh, shit.
And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. Fuck.
Lunka. She needs help, fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
What? Oh, shit.
I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing, blood spilled carelessly like water. Things will be different now.
Oh, shit.
For all of you.
Fucking hell. Oh, shit.
So the game takes place 2 years after the events shown in the intro, and it's
From tyrant to seemingly paranormal tyrant, the everyone sucks mentality of Witcher 3 seems to be really at play here. We further learn that that really is the case because you're going from one child murdering human tyrant to another blood tax devouring vampire dickhead, and your goal is to stop it. In this open world RPG, you'll be able to make important choices on how you wish to engage with the game. They specifically mentioned that you can kind of choose who you want to engage with and who you don't want to in the game, but there's an importance to the passing of time as well. As you complete things within the game, time is moving forward, adding a driving sense of urgency to save your family. The urgency comes from a 30-day and night time limit to save your family, or not. In the game, you will play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. But what is a Dawnwalker? Dawnwalkers look like humans during the day but turn into vampires after dusk. They're neither human nor vampire, they're something else entirely. By day, Cohen will wield all of the medieval weaponry you'd hope for, but at night he'll gain a host of vampiric abilities. Something we'll presumably learn a lot more about in a few months when we get a more in-depth reveal on gameplay and mechanics over the summer of 2025. One interesting mechanic they did talk about though was a sort of a bloodthirst, and how there's this possibility that if you're not careful and if you lose a bit of control, you could very well end up devouring your best friend. That seems like that could sour a relationship or two. Just saying. The IP itself is brand new, and the way that they talked about it seems like they want this to be the start of a chapter of this IP, not the entirety of it. It relies on myths and legend and has some real history to it, but it is truly their own. Vampires, of course, are obviously very well known, but one of the quirks of this game that I wanted to point out was that the way that they talked about it is how their teeth work, how their teeth grow throughout their lives. The older the vampire, the more teeth, and the longer the teeth. It creates this really creepy visual as the mouth and teeth create this horrifying juxtaposition as they go from this thin mouth to this large, creepy, long, elongated teeth. The vampires can turn their victims into more vampires by taking one of those teeth out of their mouth and driving it through their heart. The reveal, despite being about 45 minutes long, left me just wanting more. I want like full-on deep dives into how the game works, the character mechanics, what kind of character customization, if any, will exist. I'm leaning towards none, given that these are former CD Projekt Red devs, and this character Cohen just kind of feels like the Geralt insert in this story. But there's one part that they talked about that seems really, really cool. You will have freedom to pick and choose side quests throughout the game, but doing so comes at a cost of time, making you closely look at what you're doing rather than just taking on every single side quest. That has me interested because it gives you options and actually gives you essentially missable content. Missable content being a kind of a concept I've come to love really ever since Baldur's Gate 3. A lot of this is bringing Witcher 3 vibes, but more confined by that mechanic. Resident Evil 8 vibes, but more open. And of course, probably the closest game that people can point to, Vampire, a bit of an underrated vampire RPG. For this game, all eyes will be on the summer of 2025 because that's when we'll get a fuller and more complete gameplay reveal, something I'm sure we're all very eagerly anticipating. But I did want to leave you with one of the 2 musical interludes to end this with, which honestly evoked memories not of CD Projekt Red, but a more serious Larian Studios with their elaborate set making for these kind of game reveals. Fantastic cinematography and beautiful music. Here's hoping they have a bit of a long-term lease on that castle so we get to see that castle again when we see some of the gameplay reveal in summer of 2025. We also don't have any kind of release date for this game yet. It was asked pointedly at the end of the stream, but basically they're going to let us know when they're confident in the release date. I don't even know if we'll get that release date in the summer. While you're listening to the music, let us know down in the comment section below. Are you excited about this game? Did this reveal make you more excited, less excited, or about the same? Or do you just want to see gameplay in the summer? My name is Redford Flynn. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.